Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be Talya's 7 months update. She is 7 months and 8 days today and she's hungry, so let's start with the video. I want to start this video by saying that I really wanted to make the 6 months update because she had so many things, so many new things happening, and I wrote everything down. I have a notebook just next to me with all the stuff accurate to when she was 6 months old, and I was waiting to make the video because I wanted to go to the pediatrician first before I made the video, just so I could have all the stats and everything. And then we just had like a lot of gloomy days, so natural light was a problem. And then I finished school, so I had like my presentations and stuff, so I was worried and stressed about school. So now I finished with school. The weather is amazing and she is 7 months and 8 days, so the information is different, but I am going to include the information from when she was 6 months in this video as well. So one of the biggest thing that she's doing right now is that she is crawling for sure. It's not the traditional crawling method that I saw in a lot of YouTube videos. She's more like scooting to different places, so she does use her hands to move from one place to another, but she's doing it in like a funny way. Especially when she's angry, she's just like lifting her butt really high and then just with her hands like pulling herself forward. Ow. So that is something really exciting, because I could see when she was 6 months how she was really frustrated because she wanted to get places but she couldn't, so she would look at something and just like scream. So in the last few days she's making moves, and she's making moves towards stuff that she wants. So in the past she would just move from point A to point B, and now she moves towards something that she wants to grab, hold, or eat. That's another point. She wants to eat everything. Everything that she has in her hands she will try and put in her mouth. So I need to always monitor and see that everything around her is just her toys and that everything is safe for her to put in her mouth. When she was 6 months and like 2 weeks, I took her to the pediatrician. She was 65 centimeters long and she was 6.7 kilos. She wears 6 to 12 months clothing and a size 3 diapers. A few days ago we went to see some daycares around the apartment. We are gonna put her in a daycare pretty soon, and when we went to see like the kids, like the other babies, we saw that Talya is like bigger than most of them. The staff were like, Talya is much bigger than most of them. Well, one of them was a preemie, so granted Talya would be bigger, but there was like a 8-month-old baby boy. She was bigger than him, and then a 9-month-old baby girl, and Talya was bigger than her as well. So I don't know about that. I think the pediatrician said that she's growing. She wants to grab my hair, like this side of my hair. No, you eat now. What are you doing? So cute. Sleeping wise, she's doing amazing. She usually has 3 naps during the day. One would be at 9 a.m. and it would be for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Second nap would be between 12 to 2. It depends how long her other nap was. That nap would usually be 2 to 3 hours. Like in the last few days it's been 3 hours, and it's amazing because she wakes up super happy. She has a lot of energy. And then the third nap is around 4:30, and that could be an hour to an hour and a half. And then she goes to sleep around 6:30 after we do the nighttime routine, and then she wakes up at 6 to 7 a.m. If you want to see our nighttime routine, I will link it down below, and also I'll put the card just above my head right now. We make sure every night to give her a bath and to feed her just before she goes to sleep, and she sleeps for 12 hours. We started the routine when she was 3.5 months, I believe, and she would wake up once a night, and then when she turned 4.5 months, I would say, she started sleeping throughout the night, not waking up even once, and waking up in the morning very happy. Another thing that we have started when she turned 6 months was feeding solid food. So she already tried potato, she tried carrots, she tried broccoli, she tried peas, she tried avocados, and that's it, I think. So I would boil everything, and then I would blend it, and then I would give it to her. Every 3 days I'd give her something new to eat, and she didn't make a fuss about any of it. Sometimes she tries to help me by holding the bottle, but she ends up like pushing it away from her mouth, and then she really wants to drink, but she's like pushing it away. So it's very funny to see that. She's laughing a lot, she's talking a lot. She has this new expression that she makes. I don't know why or what it means, but she keeps going like like this, and apparently a lot of babies do that. It's really funny, really cute. So she's very independent. She likes playing by herself. She can entertain herself for such a long time, as long as she has her toys and her music. And she loves her dad so much. She thinks he is the funniest man in the world, especially during bath time. She can now roll. She can roll from her back to her belly and from her belly to her back. When she was 6 months, she could only roll from her back to her belly, but now she is rolling all the time. And let's see if I can give her a toy so she can sit with us. This is your favorite toy, isn't it? Mr. Coffee. Yes. She doesn't want to sit down. She wants to move. She wants to crawl. She wants to get things. We have a dog, and Lola, the dog, loves Talya. And Talya is very curious about Lozy. So we don't let Lozy get too close to Talya, just because Lola, when she loves, she loves. So she tries to lick her all the time, and usually it would be her face, and I don't like it very much right now. But Lozy knows that Talya's toys are Talya's toys, so she doesn't. So we're not afraid to leave the toys on the ground, like Lozy would never take them. Talya tries to reach Lozy, and whenever Lozy gets close to Talya, Talya would open her mouth like this to like, come on, you can lick me. It's really gross. Nasty. Oh, you want to be on the ground? Okay, you can be on the ground. There you go. Good girl. Lozy's here, of course. Look at that. Just what I said. She's opening her mouth. No, go away. She used to hate tummy time. Whenever she'd be on her stomach, she would cry, and it would just like not be fun for her because she was used to being on her back all the time. And then now she loves it, but she's doing like the Wonder Woman move, which I'm gonna insert a clip right now to show you guys what I mean. But so I was concerned about that. But now she loves tummy time, and she prefers to be on her tummy all the time, and she would reach for stuff. She would like put her hands like this in like a cute way. She started saying dada the other day, and I'm trying to teach her how to say mama, which she said once and never repeated that again. I don't know if I've said that before, but I'm just gonna repeat it right now. She loves laughing. She laughs all the time, and that's very rewarding. She responds to us calling her name. I don't know if it's just like because we say something and then she responds. she is amazed by everything. So whenever she sees something new, she can stare at it for ages. Her eyesight is amazing. Like whenever I go really close to her, even if I have like one hair just like this, the camera cannot like see this hair, but she can see the smallest things and she would just go and try and grab it. So it's really funny to like understand how her eyesight is like developing all the time, and it's like, I think it's perfect right now. We have already switched the stroller to facing outwards, which I personally hate, because I like to see my baby. I don't like when other people can see her and I can only see like her bow. I like to see her face and know what's going on with her. I don't like it to think that she is struggling with something and I'm just like, you know, staring at the world. But it is good for her development, so she's facing outward. And also she is obviously not in the bassinet anymore. She has like a, we changed it to the seat, so now she is sitting. Last time she was in her bassinet was when she was, I think, 4.5 months, if I'm not mistaken. But I might get it wrong because I didn't write that down. To be honest, she's not bothered if she's facing me or if she's facing the world. She is chilling, she's like playing with her toys, she's looking outside, and she's fine. I guess it's more difficult for me than for her. Also, daycare. So as I said before, she's going to go to a daycare pretty soon because I'm going back to school, and I think that would be good for her. But the same with that, I don't think she would be bothered. I think that I would be bothered. I think that it's more me. Like I cannot not be with her. I always just want to be next to her and see what she's doing. And even if I'm not with her all the time, like if we're out and about and stuff like that, I keep thinking about her all the time, which makes sense because I'm her mom and I've never been away from her. But at the same time, I feel like it would be good for us because we do need to do other, like, to not be together all the time. But it's sad because I feel like now I get her more and she has more of a personality. She has routine throughout the day, and I feel like now she can do her thing, I can do my thing. Like I can edit some videos while she's playing next to me, and she can entertain herself, as I said before, for a long time, so I don't need to be with her all the time. And so I can like take a shower and she can sit next to me, so like we can do stuff together but not together, if it makes any sense. Number one thing that she loves the most is her routine. She can sit by herself for a few minutes, and then when she realizes that she's not getting any help, then she starts freaking out, and then sometimes she would cry and sometimes she was just like whoa. She doesn't know how to sit properly. Like her back is not strong enough, and she doesn't know how to like sit straight, so she would do like the triangle sit, I think it's called. Two things I forgot to include in this video but are really important for me to mention are the first thing is that Talya is such a good traveler. She has been twice in Italy already. The first time she was a month and 19 days old, and we went to Italy, to south of Italy, for her uncle's wedding. She attended the wedding and she looked beautiful, wearing a white dress with a white bow, and she was so cute. We met the whole family there, and she was wearing her new bathing suits. The second time we were in Italy, we were there just for a vacation. It was only Talya, Sam, and I, and she was 6.5 months, I would say, and we had such a great time. This time we went to Rome. The best memory is when we were on the plane and Sam made her laugh so much with Mr. Coffee, her favorite toy, and that was amazing.
Shake my hand.
The second thing I wanted to mention is that we took her to swimming lessons. We started taking her from when she was 4 months and 16 days. She loved it. She is such a good swimmer. She loves water. And she was there until she was 6 and a bit months and gained a lot of skills throughout the time, and it was a great bonding time with her daddy. It made me so proud watching her swim around looking like a fish, loving the water, splashing around, playing with the toys, and just being a great baby. She was not fussy. She loves the water. She loves bath time. She loved swimming in the water. And basically, since we got the okay, we went straight there and we loved it. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.